Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Flight Sim Deck. We're here at Commander's Field. It's a airport neighborhood, which is actually a real thing, and since Microsoft Flight Simulator was released, I couldn't wait for one of these to come out because the default ones just aren't very good. We have one locally here, and it's just not up to par with what it really is, but this is done very well with houses that you can actually go inside of and look around and, of course, go fly, which is what we're going to do today in our Cessna 172 G1000. But starting out here in the bedroom, looking out at our aircraft, I always thought this would be a tremendous way to start a career mode, or at some point to build up in your career mode to this point, because I guess you would need the revenue to live in a neighborhood like this, and also, money to own your own plane and such. So that could be, once you get to like the middle level of your career, something like that. But that's always what I imagined, and this is really cool to get to start from one of these neighborhoods. So we're just coming out to the living room and look at the plane one more time before we go down for some breakfast, and then we'll do our walk around and start the plane. But yeah, I'm just using the controller here with the showcase mode to walk around. It's very functional. If you're careful enough, it works pretty well. You just can't really interact with the objects and whatnot, but that's totally understandable. To me, this is just bonus fluff that we can even do this within the sim. To be able to see nice textures inside of buildings and walk down stairs, and all of this is a lot of fun. So we'll head over to our kitchen. Gotta make some coffee, looking for the cornflakes. Let's get that sorted out. Alright, cereal was great and the coffee was strong. Let's head over to our plane. And yes, we do have our kitchen in our garage here. That's how we do it with these airplane homes. And that's all okay. Let's just go ahead and duck under the garage door. And this is our 172 we're taking out today, the Kenmore Air Edition G1000 equipped. Doing a lot of flights with the steam gauge recently. You might have seen my electrical failure video. Did that with the 172 as well. I'm going to look at the prop. Sun is still coming up here. It's still very early in the morning. It's around 7 a.m. right now. Taking a look at the nose gear. And we'll just do our full look around at everything. Yeah, you may want to try this out. It is on FLIGHTSIM.to. I will link it in the description for you to download. Many different houses to start at, and then you can just push back with pushback helper is my favorite tool to use for that. And then you can be on your way and fly around. We're not going to go anywhere so much today. We're just going to fly the pattern. Do a couple circuits. I may or may not show all of them, just for time's sake. I'll see how this ends up, but just really wanted to show you around this. And like I said, from the beginning, this is one thing I waited on doing, because these neighborhoods are pretty cool. Everybody owns a plane and just does their own thing. Either flies to work or they just really enjoy flying. But either way, it's a great thing if you have an opportunity to live amongst one of these neighborhoods. But our 172 is looking good, looking clean. Now to do this, if you want to pretend to be the pushback driver, you just get in showcase mode, position the camera over to the cart, and then have the follow mode on. So we're inside now. We're going to get started. Parking brake is set. Go ahead and turn on our battery and the alternator. Wait for that to come up. Love how you get these Garmin splash screens. It doesn't just come up with the displays. It's great. Let's go rich with the mixture. Turn the beacon light on and the fuel pump. Looking for a slight rise in fuel right there. Pull the mixture and get the pump off. And let's go ahead and put the throttle up 1/4 of an inch. Mixture rich. Clear prop. we go, like clockwork. Fired right up. Let's throttle for about 1,000 RPMs. And lean the mixture out a little bit. Then we can get the avionics on. Alright, heading out now on the taxiway. It's got one entrance up here that kind of bends around, and we'll get closer to the runway, do our mag check. Probably could have done it there, but just for the sake of noise. Not everybody wants to be awake at this hour, but they probably already are after hearing my aircraft start. There goes Bob in his helicopter. Off to our left there. We'll have to meet up later for some barbecue. Got a slight hill here. Let's see how that handles. It's a curved hill too. And there we go. Nice. A little bit of a crosswind today, not much, about 5 knots. Alright, we're holding short of the runway. Let's go ahead and check the mags. First flight of the day, first flight in a little while of this aircraft, so want to check those out. Get that parking brake on. Go rich with the mixture. And let's throttle up to 1,800 RPMs. Nice and carefully. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get down here. Check the right. Check the left. Back to right. And now on both. Alright. Looking good. Alright, let's turn to line it up now. No lines or anything, but plenty of room. Got some trees ahead. Alright, mixture is full rich. Let's throttle up. Rotate. I don't know much about this field. I'm guessing the traffic pattern is going to be to our right. The left is kind of mountainous, so I can't see it being over there. Do have more buildings and houses off to the right side, but it just looks like that's probably the pattern, so we're going to go with that. Never flown in this area before. We're new to the neighborhood, basically. But yeah, there are a few of these around. I'd love to see more of these done, these airport neighborhoods. John Travolta's house would be pretty cool to see too. I'll tell you, the modders of this community have been a real dream come true. To see daily the amount of scenery and sometimes aircraft and other utilities that are just coming out has really been amazing. You know, to go from, you know, when I started out with this hobby, I mean, everything you wanted, if you wanted anything to look better or perform better, you had to open up your wallet. But now things have seemed to change in that way, where there are still things that you want to open your wallet up for, but there is even more stuff that is out there that's free that a lot of people are spending their time and effort to really improve this sim. And X-Plane 11 has that community too as well. But it's just been great. Really, you know, it's almost every week there's something new going on in this sim, something new to try. I haven't got bored of it since the start. Alright, so we're turning base right now. Got kind of the sun in our eyes right now. Just, you know, the airport's right along that river. Kind of starting to make it out now. We just got to turn back and line up. Went a little far. Yeah, things are almost seamless. I mean, if you can leave from your house, I mean, if you could open up the doors to the plane and hop in and close the doors, then I think you really have something here. But it would have to be done in showcase mode, and showcase would have to allow you to interact with the aircraft, which it does not right now. Only external and cockpit do. I mean, if you can manipulate these doors and just really walk into your aircraft, that would be pretty sweet. We're getting to that point. I mean, somebody will probably mod this 172 in that way. They already did so with the TBM. Little bouncy out there. Just got one more notch of flaps, waiting to make the runway, and then we'll get that out. Just below 500 now. 65 knots. Cut the power the little we had left, and we'll just hold it out. Let the runway come to us. Little correction there. Kind of have that pull to the right. Can't wait till I can try some different rudder pedals. I mean, really, I've tried others at the expos, you know, briefly. It's so hard to remember how they were, though, but all I got is these Saitek ones. It's all I really know, all I've been using for a long time, and I know I probably don't get the control I can have with like some virtual fly pedals or something like that, so that might be something to invest in. Let's lean that mixture back and check out a replay. Alright, that was a quick one. Just wanted to show a clip of that. And let's turn back onto this taxiway, go back to our house, park it up, and chill out for the rest of the day. Exiting the runway so we can go ahead and get the landing light off, the strobe light. Mixture's already lean. we are back at the house. We'll ever so slightly make this turn. Try to keep it real slow. Alright, let's go ahead and do the shutdown, get our parking brakes, get the rest of the lights off except for the beacon light. Avionics can come off. And it looks like all our electronics, so we can go ahead and pull the mixture. And there you have it. Well, thanks for coming along on this short journey around this beautiful neighborhood. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, this is definitely an airport you might want to check out. So stay tuned, guys, for more. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and I'll see you on the next video.